be with your boy Mum tonight. Let me know in the comments. And be sure to like the stream, check the description for links, all that kind of stuff. Let's get the stream pulled up so I can see the chat as we get started here. We're gonna go ahead and read some of the unread messages real quick. This one's read. That one we read. I'm still not interested in doing Firewalker, to be honest. But we're gonna probably do Jacob's loyalty mission coming up in the stream. What's up, Logan? Welcome in. It's good to see you, sir. Donation link in the chat. I wanted to do Rocket League tonight, but I didn't get back in time after getting dinner from Cookout. So we're gonna be doing some Mass Effect. Oh, have a good night, Mr. Brenner. Thanks for dropping by. Be sure to give me a like on your way out, sir. Alright, let's go to help Jacob. Jacob is one of my least favorite characters in the game. What are you complaining about, Logan? Yeah, let's see, is this one rich? Yeah, I kind of want to check for some... Honestly, I should... Here, actually, we're pretty good on getting our stuff upgraded, so we should probably actually just do that before we go and help Jacob. Logan said some lady was sick at the singing thing on Saturday, and now you're sick too. I feel like you wouldn't get sick that quickly, Logan. Or no, you know what? Saturday was like 2 days ago? I still don't know. You sure you don't just have allergies? And wasn't it on Zoom? Wasn't it like a Zoom call type thing? Like, how would you get sick over Zoom? Alright, weapon upgrades. Alright. Full assault weapon. SMG extra rounds. Shield piercing. Let's see this. 50% submachine gun damage against shields, antibiotic barriers. Module. Crits phasic envelope. I think what I want to focus on is just getting the damage output done first. Except for sniper rifle. Yeah, the heavy pistols, I'm surprised I haven't focused more on those things. Because heavy pistols have some real nice damage output. Assault rifle accuracy is fine. How am I? Today sucked. Logan. No way to cherry coat it. Or, yeah, sugar coat it. Sorry, I'm drinking cheer wine. Ship enhancements. This one requires platinum. Oh, I only need a little bit more platinum for that. Upgrades medical facilities. I don't really need more probes. Squad member. Geth shield strength. Program vitality. You know, it's funny, I don't have any Geth squad mates yet. I would like to get this missile launcher. I'm gonna get the missile launcher, good. It is cool to have the... Here, was that platinum? Okay. And the avalanche, what's this one? Normandy scientists have found a way to apply this technology by generating a Mass Effect containment bubble. This proof of concept large weapon. Cryoblaster. Nah. Why did my day suck? Logan asks. It was mostly work. Work, and then the Hurricanes lost because of the refs, really. Bobrovsky was a killer goaltender tonight. I'm not trying to take away from what the goalie for the Panthers did, but the Hurricanes had 32 shots on goal, and the Panthers had 17 shots on goal, and the Panthers won 1-0. There was one goal that me and my mom even like looked at. Like we paused it, rewound it, played it slowly, and the puck goes in the net. But the refs didn't even review it. They just kept the play going. And the announcers even said, "I think we need to look at that," and then they never did. I feel like the producers were like, "Now we can't have that controversy." And then there was so many blatant penalties that the Panthers did that didn't get called. Like, so in hockey, when there's a penalty, they take a guy off the ice for the team that commits the penalty, and it's called a power play if you are like. If you're rewarded in the penalty, you know, if you're the team that got penalized, and it's called a penalty kill if you're the team that has to, you know, fend off the power play. And it's basically like you're outnumbered if the other team's on the power play. And they awarded the Panthers like 5 power plays and the Hurricanes only 1 power play, when like there was blatant penalties the Panthers were doing. Like with 2 minutes left in the game, a Panthers player literally slashed a Hurricanes player right in the face, which you can't do. You can't just like swing your stick in a guy's face. And he did it in front of a ref, and the refs like only just huddled up. All 4 of them huddled up, and they were like, "Nah, it's not a penalty." And even the announcers again were like, that was blatantly a penalty. So it's like that sucks. And now the Hurricanes are down 3-0 in the series. If they lose one more game, then they're out of the playoffs. They have to win 4 games in a row to stay in the playoffs. So that's pretty annoying. They might as well get. Yeah, it sucks pretty bad, especially after an annoying day at work. Like, I like the Florida Panthers as a team. I think they're a pretty good team, and I like the story that they've managed to pull off this year. But it really sucks to like have games that are so close between the Hurricanes and the Panthers, and the Hurricanes just can't get it, even get like calls in their favor. Because each game's been super close. There was a game that went into quadruple overtime between the Hurricanes and Panthers.
Something on our sensors.
Alright, named after an Asari scientist. It's from a planet. Your own scans yield far more interesting results. Planet is within the habitable zone of a star. It has oceans of liquid water and a thin nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere consistent with carbon-based life. It is possible this is an as-yet unexplored garden world. Let's head to it. This is where Jacob's father's ship went crashing, and his father went missing. And we'll see what happened to his father and the crew. I gotta say, it is pretty neat. It is a pretty neat quest, but Jacob is just like has the personality of just soggy paper. You know what? I'm gonna bring Samara. We don't bring Samara along. Actually, no. Let's see here. She can only handle. Oh, she can bring assault rifles. Okay, that's what I want. I want someone with assault rifles. Pretty sure Jacob's supposed to be. You're gonna see how little I use him. Look, I haven't leveled him up at all since like the beginning of the game. Yeah, I want that. Incendiary ammo. I have incendiary ammo. My character, and this lady. She's great, but there's so many other biotics by the time you get her that you don't really use her in your squad that much. Phalanx. Plasma. Locust, Matic, that's right. I'm gonna equip the missile launcher. What up, Mr. Jessica? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Looks like we're on like planet Florida. Except it's not completely flat. More like planet Hawaii, right?
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Wait, she can... I don't know what Reeve does. I never read that one. Yeah, whoa, what, Mr. Jessica?
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
There's the ship's AI. Or VI.
Looks like
Only
it was
the Normandy
stripped
has an
in the
AI.
crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Alright.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resume.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by
8
acting
years.
Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
How's the land of Britain treating both of you? Alright. If you guys have any
Who's in command
requests
of
for this
ship?
stream, let me
Where
know.
are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has
Yeah, I
been
know you said
unattended
shitty,
for
Logan, but-
several maintenance cycles.
That's not how Britain is treating you, that's just your life.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent.
Hugo
at
Gernsback is a
65% of theoretical
bad name.
recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Alright, let's see this.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gerns, activation was triggered remotely.
It's
after
like
8
automatically
years,
skipping stuff.
237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
It is unlikely anyone could avoid the effects for so long.
Alright, let's get through this ship. Mr. Jessica, how are you doing? Logan just wants to be a smartass tonight. Goodness gracious. Jeez. That's a pretty brutal log there. I don't even know why you would log that.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember
Okay. So yeah, eating the plants here, of course. Sure you guys all understand. They cause cognitive decline. You doing anything cool lately, Mr. Jessica? I'm pretty impressed that you passed, given, you know, what you said about your year. Brenner had terrible grades too. I was like, what? That was shocking to me, because he's, you know, he's not like, he doesn't do anything really that stupid, it seems.
But this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't.
Like, Brenner had like straight Fs. I don't even know why. Because I feel like you can't, how can you get an F if you're going to school every day, you know? I feel like it's like more difficult to get Fs in every class than it is to get A's. Or at least just pass. So it's kind of impressive. Alright, let's see here. It would be nice to bring Morden, I think. There's definitely like a fight here.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
They've seen it.
Basically killing innocent civilians right now, but they're also innocent civilians shooting at us. I think Shepard just took cover behind Jacob. Alright, these guys need to... My squad mates need to go somewhere else.
Agreed. That was not neural decay. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
It's weird there's not a bunch of animals on this planet.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
That's probably why the guy signaled for help
Is that a
finally.
settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Okay, clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Possibly. But the female on the beach
Have a good night,
said
Jessica.
the exiled came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat. To decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing. He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
What's this? It looks like it's supposed to be like a plane, right?
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
It's funny in parts like this, where it really starts to look like Dragon Age.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
A competent leader never needs to use violence against his own.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
They're all down.
Alright. That's interesting that Samara gave notes, because usually people in these...
Please, here. You could end it.
The people you bring along into loyalty missions usually don't have much to say unless it's like a unique thing to their character to say something there.
His face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
It's pretty monstrous.
Anything in there about
Damn.
whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
It's weird they would even log that, you know?
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Alright, let's see here. I think I literally found 0 matches in all of that bunch. Oh, never mind. There we go. Yeah, you guys just stand right there.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Hanging out near here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
They must think we're retarded.
The posed corpse has been there a long time. A warning. These others, a month. And left where they fell.
The Hunters started fighting back.
see here. Pull.
That one is dead. Neutralize one.
He had plenty of choices. A little late to
Maybe I should improve the assault weapon accuracy. Or assault rifle accuracy.
That one's dead. Will do.
Right with you.
What's funny about all these being classified as assault rifles is that like none of them are. Because assault rifle specifically classifies weapons that can alternate between full auto and semi-auto. But there's like, this one's semi-auto, and then all the other ones are full auto, and then there's a burst one.
Collision proximity warning.
Damn it. How did Jacob end up dying there? These are like the easiest enemies in the whole game.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
He's really been a goober, hasn't he? Not in a good way. How many mechs did they have, dude? I'm gonna switch to my submachine gun and just go ham on him.
Impact imminent. Will do.
Following.
He just pull him over and then shotgun him.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father. Enemy down.
Hate killing them, but you know.
Can't reach the turret.
There's no way to just like knock him out or anything.
Taking fire.
Oh my gosh, it didn't even let me do anything there. I was trying to command my squad by holding R1, which pauses it and puts you in a command menu, but I couldn't get anything. Yeah, this isn't so much of a moral dilemma as I thought it would be.
You're up.
I remember it being pretty cut and dry, but it's like, I was expecting it to be kind of more, like, I don't know, should we save Jacob's dad because it's Jacob's dad? But it's just basically, he's a real piece of shit. Oh my gosh, he's died again. Here, I have the rocket launcher. Let's test this sucker out. Let's test it out on these mindless innocents. Mortal Kombat game called Moral Dilemma. They should, and it's like in the middle of fighting. You have to decide whether or not you keep fighting or rescue someone who's choking in the background on some food or something.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Give me the element 0. I'm really having a hard time finding that. Where's the PDA? Oh, there it is. Let's take these guys' money. It's so funny, the concept of that. Like, oh, let's stop in the middle of our mission to steal someone's money. Yeah, still Mass Effect 2. This is Jacob's loyalty mission. His father was in a crashed ship, and the plant life, if you eat their fruit, causes neural decay. So everyone has basically become mentally disabled except for him, because he's reserved all the rations for himself.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when
We're all
we
aware
get back
that
to
he's
Alliance
bullshitting
base.
us.
I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
Let's see.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong.
I don't remember having that
When the
fantasy
beacon
when I was a
ready,
juvenile.
revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic.
It's funny how he
example.
keeps trying to like justify it and then basically completely admits to doing horrible things.
Some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather.
Well, yeah, it's a planet. It has its own plants,
Maybe
right?
some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. A price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Yeah. It's always weird to me how much armor Shepard wears when the rest of his crew basically just doesn't wear any armor at all in this one. And then the armor in the first one looks like pajamas. Like Jacob's basically in like a wrestling singlet with some boots and shoulder pads.
Ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Miranda.
Was this supposed to be a favor? Or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
She did the right thing.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those
Eric
days
said,
in a long time.
"Look, son, I'm a piece
Can't
of shit.
figure which promise she
What
meant,
have
though.
been for 10 years? What do you want from me?"
Requires a better
Oh,
man.
I think that first "what" was a mistake. He said, "Look, son, I'm a real piece of shit. Have been for 10 years. What do you want from me?"
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
I mean, he was a good enough father up until,
Come on.
you know,
We've
10
got
years
work
ago.
to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
The funny thing is I'm pretty sure it was like 8 years ago. Like the ship crash was like 8 years ago in the ship's logs, and then they just said 10 years. They're like, what was it? 8? No, 10. We'll just round up.
Anytime, Jacob.
I think the options were between any time and just this one time. I think we're done with Morden.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not a good time. Anything else?
I'll let you
We'll
work.
be here if you need me.
I'm pretty sure I'm done like with everybody's dialogue lines unless I want to start romancing some fools. Here. Let's see here. Heavy pistol damage. Let's get that one. Let's go with... We're good on that. Modular propay. Here, I needed platinum for medbay. And I ended up spending it. Oh well. I was only like a few thousand platinum away from getting whatever that was.
No messages for you, Commander.
No messages, damn. I say we romance all of the crew members and let them fight it out in the final mission. Hey, you know what? This one probably has some hidden mission on it. It's only like 2 planets in this whole system, so. A boiling hot rock planet. So we visit it.
Launching probe.
No anomalies. Just slapped some planets together and popped them in here.
Only half our fuel remains.
There we go. Goliath's orbit takes it near the system's mass relay, a useful event for drive core discharges and automated helium-3 refueling platforms. Unfortunately, its orbit is currently taking it away from the relay, and it will continue this inconvenience for the next 3 galactic standard years. You know, it's funny, this one's a gas giant called Goliath. You'd think that, like, one of the gas giants in our solar system would be called Goliath. I know that goes against the standard naming tradition of, like, well, like Greek or Roman mythology. I think we're pretty much done. There's just a few side quests to finish up before we get the Reaper IFF. Eric brings up tax returns, which that actually reminds me I haven't gotten my tax returns yet. I don't know what's taking so long. Let's see what my side missions are. There's one that I need to turn in on Tachanka. I like seeing the endings of these quests, so it's nothing that bad. Packages for Ish. That one's just a good one to get me back at some planets. Let's head in. You know, if we get the Reaper IFF, that will give us access to Legion, and then, like, the final mission. But the thing with the Reaper IFF is it starts a countdown where you, like, really need to finish the game after that. It's funny that that hint said you can use the armor locker on any major starship rather than just saying the armor locker that's in your cabin. It's not a lot of major starships you visit in this game. Let's just pick some randos. There's some parts of the Citadel that I remember there being side quests in that I think I just haven't been able to trigger yet.
The Shepard Memorial on Akuz is expected to open next year once the area is declared safe for visitors. Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside.
This recruits I want to know when the next shuttle...
Can I help you, sir?
It's been a couple of years since
We'll
I passed
chat it
through
up
here.
with some people.
Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack,
How's your day,
there was
Eric?
a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Yeah, it's like Geth just wearing like a skin suit. Your day was not great. Neither was mine. Work was kind of annoying. And then the refs handed the game away from the Hurricanes today, which sucks. I'm not usually the one to
Thanks for your time.
say that the refs handed a game to someone, but this one was pretty blatant. And Eric says Stinky isn't walking. Man, that sucks. She's been in poor health for some time, hasn't she? She's the one with that big sore on her side.
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't the Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the council's rulebook.
CSEC has changed.
That's Tank. Oh, he's dead now? That
I
sucks.
should be going. You need anything else, let me know.
Alright. Maybe there's something on Avina.
Welcome. This is the Alliance Embassy has issued a travel advisory for human visitors to the Citadel. Would you like to hear it now?
Let me hear the travel advisory.
Due to recent adjustments to the Council, humans may find aliens on the Citadel less friendly than usual. Alliance citizens are advised to limit their time in non-human sectors. Group travel is strongly recommended. If you feel you are being followed or threatened, talk to any nearby CSEC officer, or contact the embassy through the station network.
That makes it sound like there are anti-human race riots going on.
There have been 26 incidents of large-scale civil disorder aboard the Citadel in the past 2 years.
Honestly, the size of the Citadel, that's not that much.
Disagree with the Alliance-led restructuring of the Council and wish a return to the status quo.
That explains the tension on the station. Is the Alliance doing anything to calm the population?
Any further information has been deemed inflammatory by the Office of Information Management. Be advised that your inquiry has been forwarded to Citadel Security. If approached by uniformed officers, please cooperate fully.
That's all for now.
We're gonna get arrested for asking questions to Avina.
Have a pleasant day.
Oh yeah, we haven't been, I don't think we've been interviewed by her yet.
Do you think we could get into the Presidium if we went along the outer hall? Usher suits. What, to kill Turians? To do that here? No, to get a fish out of those lakes. You forget the damn fish.
That guy really wants to eat the fish.
Good day, my friends.
Let's give everyone
Welcome to
a
the Citadel.
endorsement.
Since these stores are owned by the Council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a Spectre.
That is quite a prestigious role. It is my pleasure to extend the government employee discount to you, Spectre. Please, feel free to check the updated prices.
I'm gonna buy a freaking hamster. Oh, you know what? I think I already bought a hamster.
So do you want to get one of the fish, or maybe a model ship?
Or maybe this lady actually knows
Welcome
about
back.
These stores are
fish.
owned by the city.
That's correct. We offer an assortment of deck.
I'd like to buy something.
Mike, to make a purchase, browse
Ah, damn it.
Thanks for your
Of
time.
course, citizen.
Imagine if you went to a store and they're like, oh no, you have to order online. Here is a computer, I can't sell it to you.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
Oh, I can't give this guy my endorsement. Everyone will have my endorsement by the end of the stream.
Shepard, it's been 2 years
What's a joke in the 40-year-old virgin, Eric?
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profile.
I can't believe these humans. No fly lists? What did they turn this place into?
I overheard you talking. Having a problem?
Yeah, let's get in their business.
Your kind is always shoving your way in to solve the galaxy's problems, aren't you?
I'm not sure what I did to deserve that.
You didn't. Not personally, anyway. Since your kind took over the council, they've added new security checks and travel restrictions, all to keep us safe, they claim. We've been flagged as a potential risk for Geth infiltration. They won't let us board a ship back to Asari space.
Oh, I've had some forged IDs. Eric says, having to buy things online that are present in a store.
Why would they consider you
Oh,
a
yeah.
risk? You're obviously not Geth.
I don't know. They wouldn't tell us. We got on a list somewhere for some reason, and they won't tell us anything because it's classified.
Who won't let you board a ship?
I don't know who made the decision. Some pencil pusher at the shuttle port told us. The one outside the C-Sec station?
I'll see if I can get
I'm
it
not
sorted out.
holding my breath.
I feel like maybe we should give them the forged IDs, right? They could be like Geth terrorists, for all I know. Geth in skin suits. I feel like the flashlight heads would probably give them away, though.
Can I help you, sir?
I talked to a couple of Asari. They say customs won't let them leave the station, but they weren't told why. Can you help me out?
I'm sorry, sir, but all matters related to station security are classified. We can't risk Geth infiltration. Revealing why someone is on a watch list might compromise the safety of C-Sec's undercover agents.
Did you talk with them? Did they seem like Geth agents to you?
Well, no, but you can never be sure.
Look, miss, I've fought hundreds of Geth. I can assure you that those two aren't Geth infiltrators. The lack of flashlight heads was kind
This
of a
lady,
giveaway.
this lady's the most NPC lady who ever lived.
Those are the rules I have to enforce. I can't get them cleared, but I can flag the case file for review. That will allow them to travel in the meantime. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm fine. Thanks for your help.
Next.
There we go. I get to keep my forged IDs.
Sorry for the inconvenience, sir.
So?
Good news.
Imagine
I convinced them to let you go.
if I went through that work and still gave them the forged IDs.
You what? How did you do that?
I explained how their methods are flawed. I fought a lot of Geth in my time.
Few have. How unexpected. We should get ready to leave. There should be another ship heading to Thessia tomorrow.
Alright. Don't tell the Geth. It'd be funny if you find like some kids trying to get into a bar. It's like, hey, I have some forged IDs.
Greetings, Earthclan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used, yes.
I want some real used ships.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth. What can I get you? The meat isn't fresh out here, but you won't find any better dried seaweed on the station.
Alright. Here we go. Oh, you know what? I can't go
Just
get
talked to
him.
him on the wards market. He sent me here.
Now available with
Wait, this was a trick, wasn't it? He sent me to the wrong place just to get me to leave.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Been trying to get this refund for 2 years. 2 years. I'm not giving up now.
You'd get a lot farther in life if you just held on to your
I feel like I'm gonna be trying to get my tax refund for 2 years. I don't know, like, how long you're supposed to, like, wait before you're like, hey, I haven't gotten it yet.
You could really go for a Tupari sports drink, couldn't you?
Eric, do you... I know you, like, always...
I trust you, Michael.
or commented on my comedy movie
Good
choices.
day, citizen.
But
Welcome to the
if you're
Certification
into like
outlet
really
on the
stupid
Kira
movies, Netflix has Hubie's Halloween back on, and it's like the dumbest Adam Sandler movie I've ever seen.
I couldn't help but notice your prices. They seem a bit steep.
With respect, the Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
You know what would make your services more popular? An endorsement from the man who defeated Saren.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you? I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite
You never heard of it?
I'll work it into our advertising at once. Thank you.
It's basically a callback to like a lot of his more iconic movies. Like, there's just like characters from all of the,
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the
like Billy Madison
It's supposed to help
and
with
stuff.
alien bacteria.
But it's like a silly Halloween movie.
Welcome back, Shepard. What do you need today?
You know, I use quite a bit of software in my line of work.
It's a shame so few understand their own equipment. Besides the most obvious point-and-go nav interfaces, anyway.
You wouldn't believe how often I hear, "Why's the ship turning around? We're only halfway there."
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products. Any interest in an endorsement from the human who defeated Saren?
I'd be thrilled. But I don't think I could afford to pay you for it.
Don't worry about it. What if we just work out a discount?
Absolutely. Just
I wonder if there's any
speak into my console
consequences to giving literally everyone,
And this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
literally having everyone
That will
running
be
ads saying that
splendid. I can edit that and have it working right away.
it's
Thank
it's
you
your
so
favorite
much.
store in the Citadel. Wait, this guy's... Oh, Saronis applications. Okay, I thought it was Saren's applications.
This might be useful.
That was expensive.
It's something to do with the Omnigel modulator's heatsink, right? That's why he asked us to go to Saranus. So, is it a heatsink logic? Or a whole new...
The Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort, has declined to name the next...
We have 6 kinds of beer on tap.
Alright, let's see. I don't think we're on the bottom level. Let's see. Shipping warehouse. Dark Star level 26. Citadel souvenirs, all that stuff.
We know times are tough. Station records show that you made only 0 credits last. If you need something to get you to your next paycheck.
Alright, this is my current one. Oh, there's only 3 levels? You know, I bet in the next Mass Effect, Saren is gonna come back as like a giant tower with an army of creatures that are born in a pit and pulled from the earth. And you're gonna have to avoid the gaze of the Eye of Saren.
Emotions at Shepard's rumored survival are mixed. While some are overjoyed to see him return, others believe his false death was a betrayal.
Human?
Excuse me.
What?
Look, I know our races aren't on the best of terms.
You are kinslayers. Your Admiral Hackett let the Council die.
There's nothing I can do about that. What I can do is stop the Geth from attacking again.
You hunt Geth?
Geth, pirates, mercenary scum, all over the terminus.
That's dangerous game. I don't like your kind, but I'll help the enemy of my enemy.
Eric, are you genuinely asking me, or is this like the setup to a joke?
Thank you.
He says, why are gay
Just get
people
the
in
hell
the
out of
Eye
here
of
before I
Saren?
change my mind.
let's see here.
I'll take it.
Ooh. Damn, I had like so much money coming into this, and
So
now
what's
it's pretty much gone.
Maybe a shotgun.
I like the assault rifle. It's like a non-stop barrage of death.
If you can hit him.
Oh, avoid the gaze in the eyes of Saren. I said avoid the gaze of the eyes of Saren. Like the, you know, gaze as in like him looking at you. G-A-Z-E, or however it's spelled.
That I can do for you?
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lake?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs, the Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the wards. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is the Leosanisi's gift shop.
When I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff that tourists throw garbage in?
No, they purify it first. If some Solarian or human bacteria gets left in, and a Turian or Quarian drinks it, they could die. Everything would be so much simpler if we all had the same DNA. But no, the universe loves diversity.
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if
Get that question a lot. Those are the only place I know of on the station to get a live.
Where's that gift shop?
In the market downstairs from the bar. Delea sells aquariums. Fish are the largest pets most station residents can get a permit for.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. If you get up to the Presidium, check out the Demile flowers across from the conduit. They're coming in very nicely.
It's like the lamest bar in all of Mass Effect.
Will it be? Hear about anything interesting going on?
Certain drinks. You want to know? I don't know why humans always ask me that. All right.
Check out Shepard's sick dance moves. Alright, let's go tell those Krogan what's up with the fish and the Presidium or whatever. Oh hey, there's that lady. I guess I've done her interview. You can punch her out.
Mr. Shepard,
I don't get the complaints about the Grim Terminus Alliance games. So what if you can capture and beat slaves? It's just a game.
Sounds like a great game. Pretty sure you can do that in Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
What do you want?
Why are you so interested in fish from the Presidium?
It's so decadent. Eating a fish from the Presidium would be like screwing Shaira.
Ugh. Sorry you're so squishy. Where are you supposed to get a decent grip?
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What?
I told you.
Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all.
Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
You think there's any place on board we could buy a fish?
They don't like live animals on the Citadel. Wasted life support.
Alright, I think that's all the side quests we got here, right? There's Omega, which I think takes me to near Marev's shop on the Citadel and in Eternity on Ilium. Okay. Marv's shop on the Citadel. Where the fuck's Marv's shop? I could probably check it. Rapid transit, maybe. Let's see, Seronis applications. Secure award. I think Marv is the guy in Seronis applications, right? I'm a huge nerd if that was right.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
Damn it. I don't know why I got that right.
Customer. What can I get you?
I'm just looking around. Thanks.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright, let's see where his packages.
Did Varanus say the Omnigel modulator's heatsink from this tech shop or the heatsink modulator?
With deep respect, I'm sure he would never confuse me.
Wait, did you hack your translator so you can control your connection?
Yeah, I can't believe I remembered the name of an obscure, of just like some random shopkeeper that has no personality or anything in this game.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Alright, it's gotta, if it's somewhere around here. Maybe he knows.
My favorite customer. What can I?
I'd like to buy.
Oh, it's all automated these days.
If everything's automated, why are you here?
Customer service. Sweeping out the store, carefully explaining things to the technologically illiterate. It's stunning how many people think that light moves faster through expensive fiber optic cables than it does through cheap ones.
I'd like to buy something.
Oh, it's all automated these days.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright, let's see here. So it's near... I got the package. I'll deliver the package. So I already found the package. I need to go to... Okay. We're done here. I must have just accidentally picked up the package. Alright, let's return to the Normandy then. There's gotta be some quests on Omega. There's Tachanka, Omega. There we go. I don't know where the Shadowbroker's base is. I know we did that mission and everything, but... Alright, this one I'm pretty sure we already mined Brinder. It's always weird to me how things fly in space, like in sci-fi things, as if they're flying through air. It's like really it would just be like something drifting and then just some subtle movements. I guess that's less exciting. There's this one game I did. I played back on like PS1 or something. Where you flew around like that. It was like Colony Wars or something like that. Where you moved by like tapping the joystick in all directions. And then you would push L2 or R2 to move backwards or forward. And then the other joystick would... You still have that game, Eric? It's kind of neat. It was like a first-person space combat game where you're flying around, and then like you moved as if you were in space. It felt like. Wait, I think the guy's actually outside the bar. There he is.
Let me in.
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
Have you seen what's in these packages?
Why? Did you find something untoward? Certainly nothing worth getting worked up about.
No, just wondering if you knew.
Don't worry about it, my friend. Ish has everything under control. Now, back to business. Do you have something for me?
I found the package your contact left on the Citadel.
Very nicely done, my friend. And as I promised, your reward. If you find yourself on Ilium, there should be another package, Inside Eternity.
Alright. Let's go to Eternity. That's such a small amount of credits. Like, I can't buy anything with 1,000 credits. The rewards for doing the side quests is so tiny. Moving around the map would be kind of cool if you had to, if you could use like orbit of things to move yourself around the systems that you're in. Like slingshot around planets and factor in your orbit around the main star. There's Shadowbroker base, okay. Let's go to Ilium. I don't know what the point of giving me that quest so late is. Like, obviously it's trying to get me to go back to these planets, but I haven't really found any new side quests in these planets. After returning. Alright, I can bring whoever. I like how it defaults to Garrus, because that's like the default choice, is you just bring Garrus along. Yeah, I don't even think I've brought Garrus to Ilium. And ironically, I don't think I brought Samara to Ilium yet.
Lovely your scalp looks. Mine is so gangly and asymmetrical. You want to know a secret?
I'm always having this conversation with people.
Really give them a call. You know, I'm gonna do it. My life is too long to deal with an asymmetrical scalp.
Man, my scalp. I'm always insecure about my scalp.
Some human politicians are suggesting that Turian militants, angry after losing control of the Citadel, are behind attacks on Horizon and other human colonies. What else for comment? A Turian government representative.
Do you have anything flashier? I want something that says, I own this room.
The people here are asked to sacrifice their own convictions and beliefs in exchange for a soulless corporate identity. I understand that kind of life would be attractive to some people, but not to me.
Later today, we release our annual list of Ilium's 10 richest people. Are the heavens still bright as sorry blue? And the Congress Awards held last week. All this and more on Friday.
Alright, let's find that package.
We'll figure something
Slave
out.
broker.
It's okay. I'll think of something.
You said Synthetic Insights would buy me. You said it was an easy sale.
I definitely don't have enough
Assumed
money.
They would want an AI tech. Hello. Can I help you with something?
Have you made this Quarian your slave?
We prefer the term indentured servants. Before you do anything hasty, know that this Quarian signed the agreement voluntarily, and her servitude contract is completely legal on Ilium. If you actually want to help the Quarian, convince the Synthetic Insights representative to purchase her contract.
What if I bought her myself? I could let her go and everyone would be happy.
A gallant offer with 3 problems. First, her technical skill merits a contract of several 100,000 credits.
There's also a fee for freeing me before my service period ends.
Exactly. And finally, you are clearly a traveler. Her service contract requires that she remain on Ilium.
I don't want them to take me off to a mine somewhere.
Imagine if, like, her story is that she just agreed to the Apple privacy policy or something.
Why did this Quarian sign herself into slavery?
I tried to play the stock market. I'm good with numbers, and I thought I had a way to make unlimited money. I lost everything. Then I got a credit line and lost that. Then I took out an illegal loan. Get the picture.
As part of our agreement, I paid off her debts. 5 years from now, she'll have a fresh start and excellent work references.
She's an intern.
Why did this Quarian sign herself into slavery?
Oh yeah, yes, that's
As
fine.
part of our agreement,
I thought it was the other top
5
left.
years from now.
If slavery is legal, then why are you trying to sell the Quarian?
I don't keep service contracts myself. I'm a contract broker. I assumed Synthetic Insights would jump at the chance for a skilled AI tech, but they won't even make me an offer.
So slavery is legal on Ilium?
Indentured servitude lasts a set amount of time or until agreed upon conditions are met. Ilium must approve all contracts. The law limits what restraint or corrective options I can use and what tasks I can legally assign her. I'm also legally responsible for behavior and health. Abuse is absolutely forbidden.
I'll talk to the Synthetic Insights rep and
All
see
right.
what I can do.
Here's a real moral dilemma.
I'd appreciate that.
If you're hurting for things to do, maybe after work we could catch a vid or something.
Kiosk.
Weed. I'm okay.
Here's the bartender.
Dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
We could watch Fleet and Flotilla. It got awards.
Oh, there she is.
Can I help you with something?
Would you like a Quarian?
How would you like to get your hands on an expert Quarian AI program?
If you'd like to submit a resume, Wait. Is this that slave? Synthetic Insights has no interest in purchasing slave labor. We're under enough scrutiny from the Citadel without engaging in practices the Council disapproves of. To be frank, we're hardly hiring anyone. The Geth attack on the Citadel didn't engender much love for artificial intelligence.
It sounds like Synthetic Insights is worried about its reputation. Hiring this Quarian would help.
Buying a slave helps our reputation. How exactly do you figure?
Purchase the contract, minus the fee for early emancipation, then free the Quarian and garnish wages for reimbursement.
Interesting. We look good for hiring a Quarian, and we can say that we freed slaves out of the goodness of our hearts. All right, I'll run up a contract.
Yeah.
The board might wet its pants, but we could use the good publicity. This Quarian had better be good, though.
You know, the thing with Quarians, though, is that, like, if she works on AI, she's gonna never be allowed back into Flotilla.
So then he says, oh, it's okay. Our amino acid.
Synthetic Insights just sent over the contract. I cannot thank you enough.
I'm happy to help.
Here, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get this service contract transferred.
Thank you. I'll stay out of trouble this time.
You deserve somebody who respects you. Somebody who's going to
It's funny we got Paragon
I think I'm just going
for
to
literally exchanging a slave.
Don't do that. Don't let some humans go.
It's always the same thing. Ooh, she could get sick. She's vulnerable. I wonder what she looks like under the helmet.
Wait, where's the... Did I get the package at all? Journal... Go to Ilium and get the second package. Eternity. I'm on Eternity. Let's find the package. Maybe this lady's got it.
Welcome back, babe. Can I get you anything? Sorry, no sex. Just clean the bar.
What's it like being in the Sorry
Pretty
Major?
much like being anything else. My parents had it more interesting than I did.
Let's see.
Thanks for telling me.
Pleasure as always.
The package. It's probably just in this back room.
Maybe after work we could catch a vid or something.
Oh, that's sweet. But I'm okay. A little dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
We could watch Fleet and Flotilla. It got awards for its portrayal.
I don't understand. Humans celebrate wedding contracts by tempting infidelity? That makes no sense. Calm down, man. Embarrass me in front of a stripper.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams, who died fighting Saren on Vermeer, was posthumously awarded the Solarian Silver Dagger and the Turian Nova Cluster. Williams served proudly with non-human crew members.
Am I on?
It's heard to say,
Like, I'm in Ilium. Let's see, where am I? Yep, I'm by the Eternity Bar. I have no idea where the thing could be, though. Could just be outside the Eternity Bar.
Entertainment would like to respond to complaints about our upcoming film, Blasto the Jellyfish Stings. The Hanar Anti-Defamation Association claims that our portrayal of Blasto insults Hanar society, going so far as to call it exploitation. We at Ilium Entertainment stand by our product.
If this is the best you have, I'll make do. But you're certain the neural stimulators are compatible with both my suit and the sorry physiology?
We have done Blasto justice. And to allow you to decide, all first aid purchases are at 30%.
That guy's trying to get lucky with an Asari through his suit. Alright, let's see here. I have no idea what the purpose of this, like, terminal thing is.
So then he says, oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different. So it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go natural.
I'm telling you, this is why you shouldn't date humans.
So then I had to explain about cross-species fluid contact.
Yeah, I have no idea where to find this package here.
Not to mention that you're a Quarian. How could he be so insensitive?
Unless it's just wandering around that gets you it. Because I have no idea how I got it from on the Citadel either. There's no side quest that I found either. We're pretty much almost done with this game.
Alright. Let's do it. Oh, of course, I just need to make a call. I should.
Thank you again. You have no idea what this means to my family.
Later today, we interview Counselor Anderson. A tireless former soldier has
Alright, let's see.
to build bridges with numerous trade treaties. Tune in and find out what the man behind.
Hey, I gotta get back to work.
Alright. Yeah, I pretty much I can't think of anything else. It doesn't really specify where to find that package. Alright, I'm just gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching. The beginning of the stream was, you know, where we did the primary quest we were gonna do, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you're here after the stream's up, hopefully you enjoyed listening to the stream, hearing me like mindlessly wander. Have a good night. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.